What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Redcat Live, episode 191 to be exact. And I got something really exciting to share with y'all. I mean, it's exciting for us. Redcat's turning 20, like 20 years old. A week from this Monday, coming up, May 5th, Redcat's going to turn 20 years old. And of course, we're going to do things in great fashion by celebrating our birthday. I'm proud to have been here for at least 5 years of it, which has been totally fun. But it's been just a great progression to see where this brand has come from the beginning to where we are here today. Being a brand that started with just fast, affordable, fun products to kind of climbing the charts with their RC cars, getting into the drift scene and bringing you bashers and crawlers and all sorts of different RC vehicles that you guys have been able to enjoy, including things like the MT-18, the SN-18, and so on and so on. So listen, it's exciting. I'm really happy to see this. If you want to know what's going on, we actually have a link in the description of this video for you to go check out, because we're going to be doing a giveaway and we're going to be going live on May 5th here at 3:30 p.m. to share with you guys who all won. The top prize is going to be none other than a Signature Series Jevries Edition 59, number 555 to be exact. Why 555? Because it's May 5th of 25. So 555 is the number that we were able to pull out. We don't have a ton of them. We just had a few numbers, and that was one of the numbers that we had, which we thought would be monumental to offer up as a grand prize winner, as a grand prize to the winner of this giveaway. So if you want an opportunity to win that, and as well as maybe some other prizes, you're going to want to go ahead and click on the link in the description of this video and sign up on the official form. Once you sign up on the official form, we'll have you already in the bucket. We already have a little bit over 1,000 people that have already entered in, and we expect to maybe double, even triple that number by the end of all of this. But instead of it just being one prize, as I mentioned, it'll be that grand prize and 4 other prizes. So 5 total prizes in all. So we're going to be announcing 5 winners, not this Monday coming up, but next Monday, May 5th. So definitely is a show you're not going to want to miss. We'll definitely make sure that we post about it. And again, just come on in, join the fun, help us celebrate 20 years of fun in the hobby. Let's say what's up to some of the folks that are already here and see what's going on. Francisco Garcia, what's going on with you? Representing the 209. Thank you for hanging out with us. We got Madrigal's Custom Turntables out of the 831. Always good having you as well. Thank you for coming back as always. We got Mike Solomon. What's going on, Mike? Appreciate you hanging out with us. We got Cannon Music as well. What kind of music you play, Cannon? Just interested. What kind of music does Cannon play? I want to know. Then we got Mr. Don Galindo. Brian, what's going on, man? Appreciate you so much. We got Enlighten RC representing Georgia. We got Chris Stanley out of the 209 representing Stockton. Thank you for hanging out. We got Andrew Daniels. What's going on from Indiana? Appreciate you so much. We got Gerald Taylor. What's up with you? From the Great White North, 100 Mile House, British Columbia. Thank you for hanging out with us and coming back as always, man. It's always a pleasure having you. We got Gino. Gino, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Enlighten RC. Happy birthday, Redcat, man. Absolutely. It's not yet, but it's coming. It's coming, guys. Skunks Hobbies, Robert Campbell, thank you for hanging out with us again, brother, man. Always good having you on the show as well. RC Granny, what's up? Good morning, Oscar and Redcat. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate the love. Alfonso Ishida, what's going on, brother? Representing Drop Zone in the house, as always. We got Sylvester Alexander. 20? Yeah, 20 years. It's kind of hard to believe. For a lot of folks, they don't realize that Redcat's been around for that long, right? For a lot of folks, this brand feels like it's something new. That's because Redcat flew under the radar for many, many moons and many suns. It wasn't, I want to say, until like maybe the last, 10, maybe even 8 years that the brand really started shifting and starting to create things and starting to make a little bit of a name for itself. And in the last maybe 7 years, it really started coming to terms with things like the crawler, right? The Axe Edition Gen 8, the Everest 10, the MT 10E, the Chimera, the Rampage, the list goes on and on. But you get what I'm saying, is that the brand started kind of expanding as we went. Back in 2020, they launched the first RC Lowrider, the 64, in conjunction working with Jevries and having that opportunity to really take this whole lowrider RC scene to a level where we can mass produce it and be able to fulfill the needs of so many people in the hobby. at the same time, we didn't keep our eye off the prize. We continue to keep striving forward and making crawlers. So then you started to see the Gen 9 evolve from the Gen 8. After the Gen 9, we brought you the Ascent Fusion, right? And then we started getting into the 18 scale, right? The 18 Scout, the 18 Ascent, as well as the MT-18, the monster truck. And the progression has been kind of going. Now, I still have a lot of things that we're going to be talking about later this year that I'm excited about to share with you guys. In fact, I have one little thing sitting over there, one thing. Might be this big, not be that big. But there's something over there that I really can't talk about yet that I'm excited to share with you guys when that launches and drops finally. There's a lot of things that we have in the works on the back end, from on-road to off-road. So we still have a lot of gas left in the tank for 2025, and we're hoping that once these things start coming in, we can start having more of a continued fun time with everyone involved. It's just kind of, again, shows the progression of where Redcat has come and how far we've come as a brand, and the rebranding. I think, what was it, 2018, 2019, they changed from the old logo to the logo you now see behind me. We started around that same time hiring in-house engineers to start working on our products and designing in-house, engineering in-house products that are now out and about, like the crawlers that we now have, like the, lowriders that you guys see. There's been a lot of cool things in that essence that have come to, right? So again, the evolution has happened. Obviously, we have people like Matt Jackson, Shane McCullough, we have Aaron Mathiasen, we have Jacob Zamora. Those are our engineers that are working tirelessly nonstop. We don't even let them go home half the time. They have to sleep here. They have a little Coleman lantern set up, a cot. Like, this is where you live and sleep now. This is all you do. And all in turn, just to be able to hopefully bring you guys more fun, more bang for your buck, and a lot more smiles and memories that you can make with you and your family, right? Gerald Taylor, love it, man. I can't wait to see what you do with that 59 body. Desert Hobbies, any special release coming out for the Big 20? Nothing's been told to me at this moment, but you never know. Maybe I can talk them into doing something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying my best, because I want not this Monday, but next Monday, May 5th episode to be a big episode. So I'm hoping maybe we can get them to allow us to talk about some things. Listen, I already got in trouble for leaking things last year, and it kind of, not allowed to have full access on everything because of my leaking sense of humor. But at the same time, you never know. Maybe they'll throw a bone my way, and I'll be able to share something that we're working on, or maybe close to delivering on. So we'll see how that goes. I appreciate the question, Desert Hobbies. Thank you so much for that. Nelson B, what's going on with you, man? Mike Solomon, yeah, we popping it for sure. Armando Flores, what's going on? Masterpieces, man himself. Saludos desde California, man. I appreciate you. Pierre Stern out of Germany, hanging out with us once again. I do appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Rick Dizzle for Shizzle. What's up? Late to the party today. Any news on the Bed Dancer release? If it was covered, my apologies. We covered it a few times last week as well. Not a lot of information I can share with you guys here at this point, aside from the fact that we are still planning on dropping this thing sometime this year if everything keeps going in the realm it's going. There's a lot of things that have happened with that product that have caused us to pause, re-engineer, but it's all in the sense to be able to make this product better and better. I know right now we're working with the actual group itself, the Founders Edition. They're all caught up with all the latest and greatest information and where we're at with it, from paint to design work and so on. But yeah, there was some things that we had to kind of rework within the product. And before we make an order of it, we wanted to make sure that we get those things isolated and taken care of. Thanks to the group for being A, patient, and B, communicative and paying attention to detail. We've been able as a community to really kind of fix and highlight little things that we felt as a group and as a total, community to try to make the betterment of this product. So Rick, the short answer is we're hoping still this year is the goal. We were hoping earlier this year, then we thought maybe by mid this year, and we quickly figured out that because of the last couple of changes that we've made, we're going to be pushing a little bit later in the year. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it still happens this year. If anything does change, though, we'll make sure we update all of the web pages to show it so that you also can have some latest and greatest information as well. Thank you for your question, Rick. Pro Clean, what's going on out of the 719? Appreciate you. Malo Firmes, what's up, brother? How are you? Thank you for hanging out with us. We got Jesse, what's going on out of Idaho? Man, that's what's up. We got Organized Chaos, what's going on? He says, any leads on the RDS turnbuckles? Yes, you want 4.8 balls on those. There's a couple different brands that offer them top line, as well as even some other manufacturers offer ball cups that will, or ball ends that will fit the balls that are on the RDS itself. So there you go. Check with your local hobby shop that you shop at. The size you're looking for is going to be a 4.8 ball cup, and they're pretty standard amongst the drifting community. So I know that Organized Chaos, you asked that question last week, and I wanted to make sure I had an answer for you this week. So I went over there and asked right before we went live, so I can make sure I get that answer for you. I hope this helps you with the betterment of your vehicle. Jesse Kessler, what's going on? Representing the 208. Appreciate you so much. We got Jillian, what's going on out of Wisconsin? That's what's up. Appreciate you. Sleek Hobbies, what's up out of Ohio? How's Ohio treating everyone out there? We got John Tweedy out of Texas, representing the big state of Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. I love it. We got John Johnson. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. We got EPG Scale. What's going on? We got Devon Williams. Next month, I'm going to buy a lightning race of Redcat. Okay, dude, enjoy it to the max, man. Have a good time with it. I like the Lightnings for the buck. Kind of a fun little vehicle to have. So it's always a good time to do, or good time to have with it. So I appreciate that. Ken Westbrooks, what's going on with you, man? It's great to keep pushing Redcat Racing, top of the West, Washington State. I love it, Ken. Thank you so much for the kind words. Keep up the great work, man, and keep having fun. Beaches Lowriders is in the house. Listen, if you're not following Beaches Lowriders, y'all are missing out. And I'm over here like, where's my drink at? Because I need my drink. Hold on one sec. Can I leave it here? There we go. All right, we're back. Listen, if you guys want the latest and greatest with things going on in the lowrider scene and the one-to-one scene, check out Pinch's Lowriders on YouTube. He also has a podcast, talks to a lot of community members, not just within the RC lowrider scene, but more specifically amongst the entire lowrider scene in general, and just a lot of great content. So keep an eye out for him. Pinch's Lowriders, always a good place to be at. Follow, like, subscribe. Great content always. J27, he says he's already got his entry in. I love it, man. I love it. Congratulations and good luck to you, brother. Rick Dizzle, there you are again, man. Represent Sierra Vista, Arizona. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. We got Richard out of Pennsylvania as well. We got Ian Rosario out of Lebanon, Pennsylvania. That's what's up, man. John Johnson, happy 20th birthday. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. We got Bonafide the Fool. What's good, Oscar? And the Redcat fam, Drop Zone in the building. Man, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Jesse Kessler, 100%. I think the Gen 8 was really kind of the starting of the curve, right? And the Gen 8 was the first product that we designed here in-house, officially. That was all ours, not just a rework or a redesign, but it was our actual product. So it was really awesome to see. A lot of minds went into it, and we learned a lot at the same time from that product, which then eventually evolved into the things that we now offer. So I definitely agree with you. Back then, I was just a hobbyist. I didn't work in the hobby. And so that's actually when I started noticing Redcat as actually doing things within their own right? No longer, following trends, but kind of doing their own thing. And I really appreciated that at that time. Demolisher, what's going on with you, man? Thank you. Jesse Kessler, yes, the Fusion and the Ascend 18 were very huge for us, very successful for us as well so far. Knock on wood that same success continues on with the other things that we do. Have we had, a great run? No, I mean, we've had little hiccups here and there, that have happened. But one thing that you always expect from Redcat is when we drop something, if there's an issue, like you guys have seen before, like with the Machete when we first dropped it, or even the Kaiju EXT, we owned it. We let everyone know, and we try to make everyone whole and everyone right, instead of just kind of pushing the product and not saying anything about it. It's kind of one of the things that I've really admired of Redcat before I worked here, and even the last 5 years that I've been here, which is to really, respect that when something does not go the way we want it to go, is that, hey, We'll admit it, egg on our face. Let's make it right, and let's make the community whole once again. And that's always the name of the game for us. We've seen too much of this happen within the market with other manufacturers. When there's something that happens with their product, some of them kind of go mum, it's the word. They don't say anything. They hope that they make a rolling change, and the next time they release new batch and of inventory, it's been made and it's good to go. We've always been kind of like head on. If something's not right, let's fix it. Let's take it. Let's let the community know that we see it, we hear them, and let's make it correct. And that's one thing I will say this, that I have to really, go hard and go hard on the paint with this, because from support to the way the engineers handle things, to the way the owner handles situations like that, that says a lot about the integrity of the brand as a whole. And it makes me, for where I work and where I stand, being here, sharing all this information with you guys week out and week out, is to know that we're doing it with pride, respect, and honesty and integrity, always keeping that moral compass pointed north. That means a lot, 100%. Pierre Stern, what's going on with you, man? Back at it again from Germany, man. How many gigs, I want to know, Pierre, how many gigs of internet do you go through when you watch our episodes? You must have like a lot every month. Because Pierre Stern, Chris Stanley, they never miss an episode. Al McDaniels, what's going on? I have a Valkyrie TR, and I love it. My next one is a Kaiju EXT. That's what's up. I love it too. Good to hear. Brandon Allen, I've actually asked this a few times. It has been a topic that has come up a few different times. So I know that it's something that we spoke on a few times within the company. Haven't gotten a word back exactly if anything could happen with that. But rest assured that it is a conversation that we're having in the back end. Let's see, I'm going to scroll ahead just a little bit to see if I can get caught up, guys. Al McDaniels, I would love to see a clear body for the TR. We actually have them. They arrived last week. I do believe they're getting put on the website. They were supposed to be put on the website earlier this week, but I have not seen them yet. Let me double check. They are live on the website, yes. So the Valkyrie TR body is on our website. Copy. Let's see here. Reply. There you go. I just responded to you, Al McDaniels, with that information. So now you have that body available on our website. It is $46 as a clear body for the TR. We offer it for the TR and the MT. So at least now you know that they're available as promised. So I'm sure a lot of guys are going to do some custom paint work, do them all up the way they want, and that's the name of the game, right? Devon Williams, no, we do not sell separate decal kits for it, but we did actually find a box of original 64 decal kits, the pinstriping ones. They're available on our website as well. In fact, let me see if I can find that here really quick. And this will be the OG trim sheet. I'm going to drop it in the comments for y'all. There we go. All right. The shop, I hear that. I hear Colorado Springs has some killer lines out there to do. So I appreciate it. I've only been up there maybe twice total. Definitely want to go back up there. I have a friend that lives up there, Paul Valdez. I need to go out there and check out the homie and see how he's doing, do some crawling. He told me there's a lot of great crawling spots up there, a lot of rocks galore. So yeah, I'm down to do that. Rich, can we have a moment of silence for Rich's sandrail? Unfortunately, it's not Redcat related, but he just wrecked his sandrail into a signpost at 50 miles an hour. Man, I hope you're okay. I hope you're safe. That's a bummer. Devon Williams, thank you so much. Desert Hobbies, is there a backstory to the Redcat name, or was it just a simple, it's catchy? let's roll with that. It's a good question, and I don't know the exact answer to this. I know that we're Redcat because Blue Dog just sounded not as cool. That's all I was told. Is that I asked? I was like, hey, why Redcat? Because Blue Dog was not cool. So I don't know. Ironically enough, Redcat was never Redcat Racing as RC. Originally started as Redcat Motors, and it was a company that the owner had that sold motorsport vehicles, coming in from overseas. A lot of the, ATVs, 50cc dirt bikes, pit bikes, and things of that nature. And that's how the brand started. And during the time where he had that, the owner traveled overseas to a convention where they saw a lot of RC cars. He enjoyed RC cars and playing with them with his kids as they were growing up. They always had a good time with them. So the light bulb just chimed and said, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to offer these RC cars to all of my vendors that offer my motorsport products. So as the time went on, companies would buy these products that he would bring in conjunction with the motorsport stuff. And one day he just decided that, you know what, I'm going to let the motorsport section go and maybe just concentrate on just the RC stuff moving forward. And Redcat just continued to evolve in that fashion. Now, back then, the company was stationed out of New Orleans. Unfortunately, when Katrina hit, it put a lot of damage to that entire area, damaging their warehouse and flooding everything, causing them to lose so much inventory in the warehouse that they had. So the owner said, you know what? I need a more stable location where I don't have to deal with those elements moving forward, and landed here in Arizona, in Phoenix. And the rest has been history since he arrived here with his family, uprooting and bringing the brand here and growing the brand year after year ever since then. But I don't know exactly why the name Redcat over anything else, unfortunately. But I'm gonna get an answer for you, Desert. Skunks Hobbies. Oscar, I promise to say anything about the new 5th scale Pinto crawler. Actually, it's a half scale Pinto crawler, just so you know, because it's still remote control driven because you don't have a steering wheel. You just have levers to drive it like a RC car from the inside. Brandon Eckwright, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate it. Represent Indiana. I love it. Kenny Music, what did I messages enter the giveaway? Don't understand fully, but hoping I can decipher that a little bit. The Blue Dog. Rose, those are still in the works. And it's something that will eventually come out, but nothing has come through my stuff yet. I'm hoping soon, though. I'll try and get more of an ETA on those as we go, and hopefully have an answer for you next week when we come back. Thank you, Organized Chaos. Appreciate you so very much. Jay Macias, does Redcat sell the cars with controller without the body? We used to. We used to sell what was called the LRH 285 chassis for our lowriders specifically. And for a lot of folks, they may not know, but it was only because we had ordered a large amount of remote control cars, red specifically 64s, where the bodies didn't have enough paint on them. And you can literally take the body, put it to a light, and see right through it. So instead of shipping all of those back, paying for shipping for them to go all the way back just to have bodies put on, or shipping in more bodies, we decided to offer them as a slider or roller chassis that came with all electronics and radio. Now, the first year that we had them, they didn't sell at all. No one wanted to buy them. It was very difficult to get rid of them. Even up until the last 3 months. The last 3 months that we had them, they sold out quick because people started realizing that I can buy those instead of buying the full car and just buy bodies and paint them up. That in turn evolved into offering the LRH 285 Show Builders kit in gold and chrome that we now offer, as a whole. Now, could there be potential in the future? Yeah, there could be potential in the future. I know that we've hinted around and talked about the potential of what it could look like if we were to potentially offer, a builder's kit that came with all of those things electronics minus the body, or with a clear body, so that the person can build it up and paint it the way they want. But it's still just in talks. It's nothing that we've set anything in stone, but conversations that at least have happened based on conversations and comments like these, and questioning if we can do something of that nature. So Jay, thank you so much for your comment. I hope that that continues on that realm. RC Bettina guy, Eric, what's going on with you, man? Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Danny LeBeouf, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you. Robert Jackson's back in the house. Corey Santos, what's going on, man? Happy 20th. Thank you. RC Granny, can we enter the Down Under Oscar? From what I understand, I know it's only available, I believe, for the continental U.S. So I don't believe that, yeah, for those anyone overseas, if there's a sea that separates us, odds are probably not, except for, I believe, Hawaii. Maybe Hawaii's involved. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this description. Copy. All right. So the rules state, let's see here, just to be safe. Let me see if I can get down. Open to all legal residents of the United States of America and Canada who are over the age of 18. Let's see. Does it give me a demographic? So it has to be of the United States and Canada. So obviously if it's down under in Australia, that would be a no, unfortunately, from what I see on the rules themselves. Let's see here. Brendan Eckwright says, hey, Oscar, I've been looking. Do you know anybody that makes a 69 Impala body for the 285 chassis? Not that I've seen, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are doing print. Just be careful in who you deal with when it comes to paying for a printed body. Some of them are legitimate and some of them are not. There's a lot of spammers that I actually kick out of the groups almost daily to try to get in because of that reason alone. So just be careful with that whenever you're dealing with someone. Make sure that you vet them, that you're dealing with someone who's reputable, who has a log of deals with other people. Chris Stanley, this has come up as well. Thank you so much for asking again. We have asked about it a few different times, and I hope that it's something we can offer in the future for sure. D'Angelo Williams, what's going on with you? We got Michael as well. Thank you for hanging out with us. The shop out here representing Denver. Love it. We got Tony Gutierrez. What's going on, Tony? Man, long time no see, bro. Are you just working? You just don't have time to hang out anymore? I see how it is, bro. If you're still in SoCal, I may have to hit you up sometime in June. Maybe we'll do some crawling. I might have to have you call in sick one day. Rich, what's going on? He says out here, out here bashing in Florida. Oh yeah, you messed up his sand rail. Again, man, I hope you're all right, bro. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that. Devon Williams, you have to check with your local hobby shop. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. I've seen some different series of them around as entry levels. I believe there's someone out here locally that also does it here in Arizona. I know that they're used quite a bit for STEM programs, and they have their own race series that they use. The name of it, I can't think of off the top of my head, but yes, I would definitely check in with your local hobby shop, and if not, maybe create a group and maybe get people involved that might want to do that. Sometimes it just takes an empty parking lot, some cones, and some lights and a generator to have some fun, or do it in the daytime. Just have a good time, right? Bo the love, nothing that has come through my desk yet that I've heard or seen. Richard, yes, the hauler is still being manufactured. Chris, what's going on with you? Good afternoon. Bonafide, you know what's up. Rodney Young, what's going on, brother, man? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. Ruben Willis, what's up, man? What's up? Juan Antonio, ¿qué onda? How are you, bro? Eric Estep, what's up, brother? How are you? Hopefully you and the family are all doing well. Tony, not in a single piece. That has been discontinued. We have so many other projects that we're working on right now that I don't know if we would ever make a fully detailed one like we did with the 63, the 64, 65, but who knows? It may be something we might come back to at some given point to do it justice for the community. Rhino Head RC, what's going on? I appreciate you. Oh, you're always worrying so you never get to watch. Hey, well, you know what? Thank you so much. You know what? Let's say what's up to Rhino Head RC for hanging out with us. Let's drop him some likes. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. It's a first-time watcher, first-time viewer. So I want to make sure that you come on back whenever you can, man. We appreciate you. Natural pip. It's looking good, right? It's flossing. I don't know. I need to go trim it. So I might not trim it. I don't know. Like I said, I might be doing something with it for November. We'll see what we do. Autism 1987. So do you guys tour different cities? We used to tour when we followed the RC lowrider scene amongst Lowrider Magazine and things of that nature. This year's been kind of a slow year for us because we've been really busy here at the home front with projects that we're working on that we have not been able to be out and about everywhere. And it's really cool that we now have vendors that are pretty much at every single show and event when it comes to those avenues. So it's caused us to kind of stay a little bit local. We do hope to attend certain events still, primarily the ones closest to us. So a lot of things that are maybe in our neck of the woods, our backyard, or even on the West Coast because we're close to it, might be events that we would still go to this year. So you probably could expect to still see us at Proline by the Fire this year, but we won't be, really traveling a lot this year from what I've seen. Joe Taylor, man, I can't wait to see that. He's going to be doing some pinstriping on his 59 body. So I can't wait to see what you do with that, man. Eddie Vigil, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for hanging out. We got Louis Alcala in the house, Torts Customs representing. Ricky, no, dude, I got more hair on my back than I do on my face, bro. Like, I got braids back there, you know what I'm saying? Look. You a fool, Ricky, man. Appreciate you, though. Hope you and the family are all doing well. Ruben, what's going on with you? He says, hey, Oscar, will there be any more 64 convertibles? Potentially. Like the 64 it's been used quite a bit. It's been our flagship vehicle. We've used it on a lot of opportunities with Dixon Flannel when they dropped the Vert 64. Even the Gold Deer that we used, was it early last year as well? We could potentially do another rendition sometime in the future. You just never know. Nothing that I've been made aware of, but yeah, I actually was just watching one of the first episodes that I did on Redcat Live, and it was a horrible video. But we ended up cutting the roof off of a 64 and showing people how to do it. It is out there if you want to check it out. Takes a little bit of patience, but you can definitely do it with a nice sharp blade and X-Acto knife. I like having nice clean cut lines, so I use an X-Acto knife and I score the Lexan a lot of times before I manipulate it and snap it, so you get a nice clean cut line all the way across if you wanted to do that as well. Carissa, what's going on? This is, my son is only 7. He is obsessed with Redcat. Hey, we love that. We love that. We appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Carissa, what kind of vehicles does he have? Eric, any new colors that are going to drop? Nothing on the forefront at this time that I've been told. Bo the Leva says, can you ask if you guys are going to do aluminum servo mount so I can get rid of the last of the plastic on the RDS? I know we have a servo horn. I don't believe we have a servo mount. So let me see here. Let me double check. Yeah, so the servo mount is still plastic. I know the servo horn is aluminum that we offer, but I appreciate that. I'll definitely make sure we ask that question for you. So thank you so much for that. Joe Blair, 18 scale lowrider. Let's make it happen. Any word on 2-speed transmission for an Ascent 18 platforms? No, on both at this time. We do not have a plan for a 2-speed transmission on an 18. And the one we have seems to be working fairly well, but I can understand why for some there may be a want to have a high and low speed for that. But I do appreciate the question, Joe, man. You never know. Dark Woods RC, thank you so very much. Ricky Weevil, what does it take to get on my level? Not much, man. I'm only 5'7" on a good day. 5'8" if I wearing double socks. Tony Gutierrez, will Redcat ever offer a Monte Carlo shocks? Let's see here. Let me see. Yep, I see them right here. Monte Carlo shocks, Tony Gutierrez, RER 14731. They are offered on our website. Jesus Martinez, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. And I get it, Bo the Lava, man. I hear you, man. The bulkhead itself, 100%. I will definitely ask for you, 100%. Thank you so much for that. Nitro Pimp. Oscar, hear me out. I'm guessing the 1/5 scale lowrider is a no-go. How about a COE with a 73 or 89 square body Chevy cab? You know, the square body, it would need to have a redesign of the frame rail, the chassis for the front, to put a C10 body, because obviously the nose of the 53 is nice and round and stubby, as opposed to like a 70s to 89. It's going to be a lot longer on the front end. So it would definitely have to, the front wheel have to be out, pushed out even further to compensate its location, I feel. But I love the way you're thinking. I love it. I love it. So you never know. Never know, Nitro Pimp. You might have just sparked an idea. Thank you for that. Gerald Taylor, I agree. Wagons would be awesome. Gino says, hey, I like that video. We're talking about the convertible top one, right? Yep, yep. Kevin Klein, any chance on a 4-wheel steering on an Ascent? No. I honestly think we probably only heard that maybe once before. There hasn't been a lot of want for it, but someone who made a on-axle servo mount, I can't see why you can't just buy a front axle and do it. I mean, that's how we did it when back in the day when I was a member of other brands. We would just buy 2 front axles, mount a servo on it, and let it rip, tater chip. That could be something for sure. Oh, gosh. Right, exactly. The shop, 4-wheel steering on an Ascent is super easy. The shop, can you elaborate for him a little bit? Maybe hit him with some knowledge. What parts would you recommend to get him to that point? Valentino Santos, what's going on with you? Appreciate you. All right, guys. So we are caught up in essence with comments there so far. So let's get into it. As I mentioned earlier on in this episode, we're going to be celebrating our 20-year anniversary here at Redcat. So May 5th will be our 20th anniversary. We are going to do something really big. We're going to be giving away 5 cool prizes, and one of the grand prizes is going to be a Jevries Edition 59 number 555. So if you want an opportunity to win any of those prizes, you're going to want to go to the link in the description of this video and sign up so that you can see if you are going to be one of those lucky winners. If you see a post on Facebook and someone's hitting you up saying you won, don't believe the hype. There's only one way to win, and we're going to announce it here live, 3:30 p.m., May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Da-na-na. Cinco de Mayo. I might not have to work. It's like a holiday for me too. So, but nonetheless, definitely check it out. It should be a good time. We're excited. 20 years in the making to be here 20 years later for something that started so small, and we're still small, but we're having fun at it. What more can one ask for, right? So make sure you guys check it out and let's have a good time with it. Chris Valdez, what's going on? Addictive Habits in the house. What's good, everyone? Can't wait for the bed dancer, man. You and me both. Absolutely. Nitro Pimp, there you go. Exo Caged RC has a class of STKs in Jacksonville, Florida. So there you go. That'd be something to look into for sure. So, all right, guys, let's get into some of the events that might be happening in your neck of the woods. First and foremost, let me bring up my notes here. Let's see. Drafts. All right. First and foremost, we have coming up this weekend is going to be the SenCal Showdown bicycle show. This event's going to happen Saturday, April 26th, coming up at Moony Globe Park in Visilia, California. Cost per RC car to enter is going to be $10 per car. There is a link in the description of this video for you to register if you want to get in. Now, you're going to have to pay for your registration to get into the actual event itself, and then you're going to go ahead and pay $10 per RC car that you have into this event. This event's going to be setup time is going to be set up from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The event itself is going to happen from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., of course, and it's going to be $10 per RC car to enter. If you have a lowrider bike and want to do something there as well, you can do so, and that's $25 per bike, $10 per car if you pre-register. If you're registering the day of, though, guys, you're going to be paying $35 per bike and $15 per RC car. So name of the game is to pre-register wherever you can so that you don't miss out on the fun. Vajitos is going to be holding it down. Nuestra Vida is going to be hosting the RC lowrider scene. So come on out with the good time, smiles, and let's make it happen. Next up, we have Beat the Creek happening May 2nd through the 4th in Maysville, Kentucky. If you want more information on this event, you're going to want to check out the link in the description of this video so that you can head on over to Facebook events and get all the latest and greatest when it comes to this event. This event's a multi-year happening event, always a good time, lots of crawling, lots of scale love. So make sure you come on out and be prepared for the elements. So make sure you educate yourself on what you need to be out there, camping and so on, so you can be guaranteed to have a good time. Next up, we have more Bounce Mother's Day Love Jam, May 10th, 2025. It's going to go down at Yucca Tap Room in Tempe, Arizona. If you want more information, you're going to want to talk to Sergio Betancourt, and they are going to have an RC scene. From what I understand, they're not going to charge. From what I understand, they're going to have a lot of RC. They're going to try and set up an RC scene as well within that event. Sergio's been kind of big and bouncing around with these local events, trying to hype up the lowrider scene. So much love to him and everyone involved that keeps making these things happen. Should be a good time, good event. And I mean, who doesn't like having a car show to go out to on Mother's Day, right? Take out mama and have a good time with it. Next up, we have a new to us event. This event is going to be called Dream in Motion. It's a second annual car show. Street Scene is going to be hosted by none other than Cory L. Clark. And there's going to be a RC booth set up by Skunks Hobbies, Robert Campbell. This event's going to happen Saturday, June 28th, 2025, and it's going to be in Prescott Valley, Arizona. This is free to all spectators. The RC lowrider scene is going to be free of charge as well this year, just to try and get the hype going. So if you are anywhere in the area, come on out, hang out, let's have a good time. I'm going to personally try and see if I can make that one. I need to check my calendar and see if I don't have anything going on. And if I don't, I'm definitely going to make the trek up there to support where possible. Next up, we have Valley Lowriders celebrating their annual picnic. And this is going to go down August 3rd, 2025, Harlan Block Park in Weslaco, Texas. This is a free for everyone event. Come on out, have a good time. These guys always show up, show out with lots of smiles, and everyone's just kind of hanging out and having a good time. Don't miss out on this event. Trust me, if you're anywhere in Texas and nearby, I know Texas is a big state, but definitely make the trek. It'll be definitely worth your time. Last but certainly not least, we have Ledge Stock 2025. This event's going to happen August 7th, 2025 in Harrisville, New Hampshire. If you want information to this event, there's a link in the description for you to pre-register and get more information on the event. Again, another crawling event, maybe some waterworks, maybe some rain, maybe some elements to deal with as well. But it's all in the great fun of RC scale crawling and RC crawling in general. So come on out, have a good time. Ledge Stock 2025 has been announced. The date is set and good times to be had. So last but certainly not least, when it comes to information, as I mentioned before, Redcat is celebrating their 20th year anniversary this May 5th. Not this Monday coming up, but the Monday after. What does that mean for y'all? It means that we're going to be celebrating in big fashion, and we're going to be popping the cork on non-alcoholic beverages, maybe some apple cider here. But we're turning 20 years old on May 5th, and we're asking all of you to celebrate with us. And we're going to be offering 5 big prizes, one of which is going to be the Signature Edition Jevries 59 number 555. If you want an opportunity to win this and or any of the other prizes that we're going to have, you're going to want to sign up in the link in the description in this video. We're going to be going live here on a Monday. I know it's going to be weird, and we'll still have a show on that Wednesday, but that Monday, May 5th, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be going live announcing all of the winners here on the show. So definitely a show you're not going to want to miss out. Come on back, hang out with us. We're going to offer a lot of prizes, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to get a lot more people involved in that event, that show, and have a good time with everyone involved here as well. Definitely a show you're not going to want to miss, and we'll come back to it again on Wednesday for more cool stuff. So guys, hang out with us. Let's have a good time. Help us celebrate 20 years of awesomeness when it comes to Redcat. We've been in this scene for 20 years going. The last 5 years that I've been able to be a part of has been an absolute blast. I've enjoyed it. I've grown exponentially when it comes to video, photography, and given that opportunity to have fun with all of you amazing folks week in and week out, having all of your support, allowing Redcat Live to even happen. What started as a simple idea, we're now sitting at 191 episodes and going. What more can any of us ask for? You guys keep coming back week after week. Lots of smiles, lots of good times, a lot of good attitude, some bad apples, but we just quickly say bye to them. But it's okay, because we're here for one purpose and one purpose only: making memories, having a good time, elevating each other, enjoying the hobby for what it's intended to be, a break from the world, being able to enjoy, whether it's crawling, bashing, low riding, drifting, micro crawling, whatever you're into. We want to be a part of that journey with you and allowing you to enjoy yourself to its full potential, using the RC hobby as an escape of one's life problems, giving everyone an opportunity to enjoy a hobby where we can enjoy and tinker away and just have that escape, so to speak, from what's going on around the world. We hope that you guys enjoy our 20-year anniversary event coming up in just a week from this Monday, May 5th. We are looking forward to picking a lot of awesome winners at random, and we hope that all of you have great luck while entering. We'll see you guys here next week, same time, same channel, same ugly face, and maybe I'll have a beard, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just shave it off. Kind of weird, but we'll see. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed. Thank you guys for coming.